Before the outbreak of the Second World War, Hungary's fighter aviation relied largely on foreign aircraft. In the mid-1930s, the Hungarian Air Force purchased Fiat CR.32 and CR.42 fighters from Italy, but aviation was advancing at a breakneck pace. Outdated biplanes stood no chance against the latest monoplane fighters in terms of speed and firepower. The Royal Hungarian Air Force urgently needed a modern replacement. The Italian Reggiana Ret 2000 Falco 1 seemed like the ideal candidate. It was a modern, all-metal monoplane with retractable landing gear, pleasant handling characteristics, and lively performance. Its successful blend of flying qualities and reasonable cost attracted considerable interest. Even Britain seriously considered purchasing the type. Budapest ordered around 70 aircraft and assembly kits, but the Italians were in no hurry to deliver them. The fighter itself also proved to be something of a handful. In flight, it showed a dangerous tendency to enter a spin, while its fuel system had an unpleasant habit of springing nasty surprises. Even so, this did not deter the Hungarians. Choosing to overlook these flaws, the military leadership decided to set up domestic production of the aircraft. Once it entered production at the Mavag factories, the fighter received a Hungarian name, Héja 1, meaning hawk. Local engineers introduced a number of changes, including updated radio equipment and refinements to the onboard systems. Otherwise, however, the aircraft remained almost an exact copy of the Italian original. During the early years of the war, these fighters saw active service on the Eastern Front. They escorted reconnaissance aircraft, flew patrol missions, and clashed with Soviet I-16 and Lag-3 fighters. Despite the aircraft's temperamental nature, Héja pilots did score aerial victories from time to time. In an effort to improve pilot protection, the aircraft began receiving armored seatbacks on a wide scale. At the same time, the fighter's technical flaws became increasingly hard to ignore. Its treacherous behavior in a spin led to repeated tragedies. The most notorious of them was the death of István Horthy in August 1942. The son of Hungary's leader Miklós Horthy and vice-regent crashed while piloting his Hawk, and the accident caused enormous political repercussions. In time, Hungarian engineers substantially reworked the design, giving rise to the Héja 2. The second Hawk received a more powerful Weiss Manfred 14B engine paired with a new propeller. To accommodate the new power plant, the designers even had to lengthen the aircraft slightly. At the same time, the fighter was fitted with a more reliable fuel system and domestically developed Gebauer machine guns. Around 200 Héja 2s were built in total, but the country's aviation industry suffered heavily from bombing raids. Many of the aircraft on order never even made it into the air. But in truth, even if events had unfolded differently, it is unlikely that they would have influenced the course of the war. By 1944, the Hawks were hopelessly obsolete and could no longer compete with foreign aircraft. Their only remaining role was in reserve and training units.